Mondays and Tuesdays will feel empty without head over heels. The cast and crew did a phenomenal job, keeping viewers entertained, intrigued, and engaged until the very last episode. The ending was bittersweet. Bong-soo had been a pain in some hides for a couple of episodes. But then, this wasn't his intention. He had died during the Korean War, and manifested an imaginary friend at the point of death. He lingered around, thinking he had to deliver the ring to his friend's mother. YeomHwa, aggrieved with her child's death, and abandoned by Dongcheon and her patron deity, for being unclean, found Bong-soo's ring and decided to make him an evil deity, so he'd become her patron deity. All this to be able to see and feel her child again. Seeing and falling in love with Song-ah changed the course of Bong-soo's plan with YeomHwa. He started craving to be human, to be with her. However, after his chance against YeomHwa led to Dongcheon's death, Song-ah took matters into her own hands. She used her enchanted mirror on YeomHwa to take Bong-soo from him. Her plan was to find a way to placate him and the spirits within him before her high school graduation. But then, things didn't work out as she planned, because she and Bong-soo were unable to find out his name. Watching Song-ah wither away ate at Bong-soo, who loves her. He tried to leave her, but Song-ah held on tight to him. This was why Bong-soo kissed YeomHwa, and then Ji-ho, hoping it would make Song-ah take back her body. But Song-ah was content in her imaginary world, content to only get glimpses of YeomHwa. With her out of her shrine, the deities left. With time, she completely forgot she was a shaman. In his desperate attempt to save her, Bong-soo made a bargain with YeomHwa, but this meant that YeomHwa would die with him. When the deities walked in with Dongcheon, it was a goosebumps moment. This was epic. Dongcheon had been unable to help her spiritual daughter all this time, because she had left with the deities. It was also beautiful to see Song-ah back in her full glory. She's taken the mantle from where Dongcheon left off, easily breaching the door, and saving YeomHwa and YeomHwa. The beautiful thing about YeomHwa and Seongga's story is that they are willing to sacrifice their lives for one another. Bong-soo finally got his goodbye, and transitioned to the afterlife. He finally remembered his name, and found a real friend in YeomHwa, who hugged him, helping him remember who he was. With this, there was no longer a need for his imaginary friend, completely undoing everything. The butterfly perched on YeomHwa's shoulder might indicate that her child is finally by her side. Great Aunt had prayed for her child until her demise, and she'd be willing to die with Bong-soo, trying to atone for her sins. This could be her reward for her efforts in turning over a new leaf. Ji-ho finally came to terms with YeomHwa and Seongga's relationship, and gave up on his love for her. At one point, I thought he'd end up with Hyun, who seems to have a crush on him. It's beautiful that they all remained friends after high school. Do-yeon finally grew out her hair, and is in a relationship with Jin-woong. At least, he can't mistake her for Baki anymore. In the end, YeomHwa loses his ability to see and interact with ghosts, as there are no longer any traces of Bong-soo in him. He's also waxing strong in his archery career, bound to represent Korea in the 2028 Olympics. His family can now get their words and misfortune. With the deities back, Song-ah keeps at what she knows how to do best, being a shaman. Sadly, she didn't achieve her dream of graduating from high school and college. But as Dongcheon had asked her, why would she go to college, when she doesn't know what she wants to do after? Knowing that shamanism is her path in life, there's no need for college. Who else laughed when BongSoo, in Songa, modeled her outfits to Hyun and Jiho? I must say, she's such a badass. In all, this was a good watch. The story ended where it began. Would you like a second season? How do you feel about the ending? Let us know your thoughts in the comments section below. If you enjoyed this content, please give it a thumbs up, share it, subscribe, and turn on your notification bell for all things wonderfully K-drama. Thanks for watching, bye.